oftentimes we forget how easy evangelism actually is, and that it's not this big scary thing that, like, especially being youth, that we can't do, and that it's as simple as just talking to someone.
And so this morning, as we're talking about evangelism, my thought was there's no one that I personally know better to go and to share this message than my friend Kyle Martin.
Those that do know Jesus, I'm praying that you're awakened to the fact that you have Christ inside of you and you want to go tell somebody about him.
And he really simplified it down into just like asking people about themselves and listening. The simple question of how can I pray for you, you know, to open up the conversation.
And when you study the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, and you study the life of Jesus, I'm going to walk you through 4 simple words.
Like, I think it does help to have steps like that, and just seeing like the love, listen, discern, and then respond. I just thought that was really cool.
Love means, if you go to the next slide, love means this: you got to go out of your way.
The norm is to kind of be in our own little world and I don't know, not go out of your way and love somebody. Like that's really impressive, and it's hard for me. Honestly, it's really hard for that.
I think Christians, we love to tell people what we know. I just don't see Jesus doing that. He listened. And he began to understand their heart.
Taking the time to listen rather than like shoving all of your knowledge like down someone's throat, or like trying to force them to know that, but just like rather taking the time to listen and letting that be the first step in like sharing the gospel with someone.
Discernment says, hey, at this moment, I'm going to talk about the Lord. At this moment. But it comes from a gift from the Holy Spirit. It's not of man, by the way. The discernment factor is the game changer in evangelism.
Hearing the Lord, you know, like I talk to the Lord and pray, but like what he's talking about, like he just feels the Holy Spirit in him. Like I want that down. I want to feel that. So
now to the final and last word is just respond. You discern from the Holy Spirit, and in your discernment, he will respond. And then, you know what the best part is? You never know how it's going to happen.
It definitely gets me excited to get up and do something, like go out and talk to people, because I love talking to people. That's one of my favorite things. So talking to people about the Lord is exciting.
Most people believe they're saved because they are good people. Our faith in him, in his love that takes away the sin and the death.
That if you confess with your mouth Jesus as Lord and believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead, you will be saved.
Yeah, I like the step-by-step process. It's nice because like I don't take notes, but I did take notes and hope that I can remember like those steps and try and like do what he does.
And God, we commit this word to you today. The scriptures, and Jesus, I pray that you are the drawing card. When you're lifted up, all men are drawn to you.
It definitely is scary, like thinking about going up to someone, but what he was saying, like just like let the Lord guide you through it. It encourages me and lifts me up to try and do it, and I want to do it.
I mean, yeah, it makes me want to go out and share the gospel.
I feel like it's kind of just as I'm like a senior graduating, just challenging me to like in my last couple of months here, just find those people to like reach out to in my school and community, and just like, I don't know, take the time to actually do that.
I think having more experience with it and training, like you said, would be more eye-opening to how it can happen just like in your everyday life.